keto people, Carolyn here from All Day I Dream About Food. You know, when it comes to comfort food, I have three basic requirements. It needs to be warm and comforting, obviously. It needs to be rich and hearty, and it needs to be family friendly. Well, today I'm going to show you how to make a recipe that meets all of those requirements. We're making Keto Tamale Pie. The first thing we want to do is brown our ground beef. Now, I am working with a 10-inch cast iron skillet because this is oven proof and I can put it straight from my stovetop to my oven. Any oven proof skillet will do, but if you don't have one, you can also just brown your beef and then transfer it to a casserole dish. So I'm going to take 2 pounds of ground beef and just add them to my skillet. I've got the skillet over medium heat. And you want to start breaking it up as it cooks so that you get nice ground beef mince. And as your ground beef is cooking, you want to sprinkle it with a little salt and pepper. Not too much because your other seasonings probably have a fair bit of salt. And you just want to make sure you're breaking it up as it cooks. And when your beef is getting to the point of being mostly browned, but not fully cooked through, you're going to add some taco seasoning. I have about 3 tablespoons of taco seasoning here. And because we like a little heat and a little intensity, I'm adding an extra tablespoon of chili powder. And I'm also tossing in a little bit of chopped jalapeno. That's optional. You don't have to add that if you don't want to. Now, if your taco seasoning does not have any salt, you may want to add a little extra salt. Now we're going to make a little sauce for our ground beef. I have 2 tablespoons of tomato paste, and I'm going to whisk in about half a cup of water to thin it out. Okay, now we can stir our tomato sauce mixture into our beef and get it all mixed in nicely. And then you want to spread it all out in the pan pretty evenly because this is what it's going to bake in unless you're transferring it to another dish. Next, we're going to sprinkle all of it with about 1 cup of shredded cheddar cheese or Mexican blend cheese, whatever you like. Monterey Jack, pepper jack, anything like that. And now you're going to take your filling off the heat while you prepare the cornbread topping. So of course our cornbread topping does not have any corn or cornmeal, and I am working with half a cup of coconut flour, and I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of almond flour. I find that the combination of these 2 flours gives it a more cornmeal-like consistency. Then we're going to add 2 tablespoons of baking powder and about a 1/4 teaspoon salt. We'll just whisk those together. And then we have 3 large eggs and 6 tablespoons of melted butter. It's not too hot so it won't cook the eggs. And you can break up your egg yolks and stir that in. Now, it's going to be pretty great already as it is, but if you really want to amp up that cornbread flavor, you can grab some cornbread flavoring or corn extract. This one is cornbread flavoring from 1-on-1 Flavors, and it's pretty concentrated, so you don't want too much. So I am going to add, about 1/4, maybe half a dropper's worth. And you can see our batter is very thick at the moment, and you want it to be like that so it doesn't sink entirely into your tamale pie, but you do want to thin it out a little. So I have about half a cup of water here, but I'm just going to start with a little and see how it does. How much water you add often depends on your brand of coconut flour and almond flour and how absorbent they are. This is still a little thick, so we'll add a little more water. You want it to be a spreadable consistency, but it shouldn't be pourable. And that's looking about right, and so I'm going to spread it on top of my tamale pie. So just take your topping and dollop it all over in pieces, and then you just want to spread it out nice and evenly. You really want to get it all the way to the edges to seal in the filling. Okay, our tamale pie is ready for the oven, and it goes in at 350 for about 30 to 40 minutes. You're looking for the edges to be brown and the top should be firm to the touch. Okay guys, I just took my tamale pie out of the oven. You can see here it's a beautiful golden brown. It's nice and firm to the touch on top, and you need to let it cool for about 10 to 15 minutes before you dig in. Otherwise the filling will just be too hot. But let's dig in and take a look inside. That looks fabulous, absolutely perfect, with a nice cornbread-like crust on top. And I can't help myself, it smells so good, I gotta take a bite. It's hot. For this family-friendly keto recipe and so many more, please check out alldayidreamaboutfood.com. Bye.